Marco, Zach, what's up, guys? How y'all doing? Good to see you all. Oh, we got several on here. Roger, Robert, what's up, guys? How y'all doing? Hemp, what's up? I'll be able to see a little bit better here in just a second.
So your financial plan covers your family vacation and the...
Or I could wear my glasses. Let's see, we got Larry, Jody, Mick. What's up, guys? Let's see who else I missed. Ramses, what's up? Matthew, Waylon, what is up, guys? Everybody, hope you all are doing well. Daniel, what's up? How are you? Stephen Cook. Got a good crowd in here already. Man, this is fast. Hopefully you guys are doing great. We're finally past this weather, thank gosh. James, what is up? How are you doing? My kids went back to school yesterday. I'm so happy about that. Let me tell you, I am so glad that they are back in school. SC Knife Monkey, what is up? Doyle, what's up, Doyle? Not seen you a lot lately. Hope you've been well. Thomas Wheeler. Oh, did I miss Mutt Stumbo? What's up, man? Sorry about that. I didn't even see you. Shay, how are you? North Bama, 2 days of ice, Stephen. I wish we only had 2 days of ice here. We had a couple weeks. Finally, today, it melted so fast. It's been hanging in there right up until today, though, and then today it was. I mean, there's still piles outside everywhere, of course, because it was piled up so high, but that'll be gone in a day or two. It's that old saying, if you don't like the weather, just wait. It's going to change in 5 minutes. Roger, I hope you and your wife are doing well. Kevin Smith and Knives, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Did I miss Stu? Stu, if I missed you, I apologize, Stu. Good to see you. Angry Ranger, how you doing? How you doing? East Texas. Wee Pocket Folder, what is up? How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing very good, Roger. Thank you for asking. Sam, what is up, buddy? How you doing? Guys, everybody who does not know, Sam and Chris, Wyvern Kodiak, hit 500 subscribers, and tomorrow on their live, they're having a giveaway. I hope I'm not speaking out of turn. I hope that's right, Sam. If not, I'll have to make amends on that. Kane, how are you? How you doing, Kane? Good to see you. But I think they are having a giveaway tomorrow, and everybody should definitely hang out with them. Come see them. If you're not already subscribed to them, make sure that you do. William, what's up, man? How are you? Congratulations on that, though. You're growing. You're definitely growing. Growing really fast on Instagram. And you're starting to catch up, starting to really speed up on YouTube as well. Daniel, his channel is really growing fast, really fast. one day I can't remember how many he said, and then the next thing you know, he had like almost 800 subscribers, like in no time. I was like, wow, that happened like almost overnight. Mike, what is up, man? How you doing? A hug from Brazil. What is up? How are you from Brazil? Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. Hope you're doing well down there in Brazil. That's awesome. Kicked up. Well, you can definitely do it. You're the person that puts in a lot of work. Thank you, William. You're awesome. I have not. It's one of the reasons why I haven't put out a carry video today. I have not really left the house and done anything, so I haven't really been carrying anything. I've been right here at the house, hanging out and just relaxing. The boys left for a little while, and I had a doctor's appointment this morning and came right back home, and I've literally been here. Haven't done anything, haven't left, haven't made any videos. I've just kind of vegged out on the couch and taken advantage of getting some rest, catching up. Josh, how are you, Josh? Snowman Yankee. We watched the Super Bowl. I'm an avid Patriots fan, not because of Tom Brady or anything like that. I grew up always being I don't know how to say that. That's for sure. I'm assuming that's Arabic or something. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm sure I missed somebody else. If I did, I will catch you here in a sec. Oh, Groundfall, good to see you. But I grew up being a fan of history, and I love the Boston Celtics, Boston Red Sox, and the New England Patriots. Just always did. I love the fact that they had a Minuteman down in the three-point stance on their helmets. So I was always a Patriots fan all the way back to when they was terrible before Tom Brady. And I was a huge Drew Bledsoe fan. He was a quarterback that Tom Brady replaced. So I've always been a Patriots fan. And my son, as you guys have seen many times, Abel is a massive football fan, so he wasn't missing the Super Bowl at all. There was no way he was going to miss it. So we sit here, and I hung out with him, and we got to watch a football game together, and we had a good time. Oh, man. Hold on a second. I just caught my dog doing something he shouldn't have been doing. He knew I was in here distracted. I had some chicken wings earlier, and they was in the trash can, and I just heard it. And that daggone dog went in there and was finding him some chicken bones. Josh turned 40 a few days ago and never had stitches until now. Wow, what happened? I hope you're well. Jason, good to see you, buddy. Capital, let's see. Food motivated, good to see you. Capital JJ. Josh, you are important, man. You're very important. Everybody around here is important. Brown Sugar, good to see you. Old Middle Monster. Anybody get a new knife this week? Anybody at all got a knife to check out? I want to show you all one here in a second that I think is the coolest daggone knife. I'm in love with this knife. It is so daggone awesome. But anybody else get a new knife? Hologram chisel, index finger. Was not a good time. Do not recommend. Oh, yeah. That doesn't sound like a good time. I cut myself all the time. You did, but you're driving. Well, be safe, Shay. That's for sure. That's far more important. A Mantis Balisong. Heck yeah. Bel Air today. That's awesome, Jason. I think you'll like it. I love the Bel Air. Plucky, what's up? How you doing? I got a DLC. Wow, a Neutron 2. Heck yeah. KR Knives. I got a Spyderco Native and 15V coming. That's what I'm talking about right there. By the way, good to see you, KR Knives. Tenable fin rear. I'm telling you, I'm so impressed with it. Was the Smock in 20 CV in my Carta. Oh, yep, good one. Manic Salt. Man, you're always getting a new Spyderco. That is so awesome. I would love to see your Spyderco collection. Save kings and use them. Oh, there you go. Heck yeah. Larry. What did that say? Projectiles are sharp. How are you? Good to see you. T-Kill. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy that. A proto on the way. Heck yeah. Projectiles are sharp. I'm good. Hope you are well. Neutron 2. Man, Protect Chavez Scapegoat. I just saw that. Man, I am wanting one of those so bad, Robert. That is a score right there. That is a score. I saw the I've got this one, just the plain black that I got a Blaze Show last year. But I saw that they had the Scapegoat collab now, and I really want that thing. I really want it. Man, it's so nice. Excalibur in red and black carbon fiber. Heck yeah. Thank you, Josh. Hey, listen, you're always welcome here, man. You're love having you. If Blade Binge seller doesn't ship, ooh, I don't know about that. I did have a Blade Binge where I bought the knife, I paid for it, and then got a message that they had sold it to somebody else. I got my money back, but that was an issue. At least they was honest about it, though. I have a Chavez Scapegoat, but I don't have the collaboration with Protect. That's going to be awesome. Yep, that's what it was that I got at Spartan Harsey. I ordered a Spartan Harsey and did not come. I got my money back, but I was pretty upset about that. I mean, I wasn't mad or anything. I was just upset that I didn't get the knife. 2 case knives today. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Man, I would have more case knives because there's an Ace Hardware. I don't know if you all, I'm sure, know what Ace Hardware is. Ace is the place for me. We have Ace Hardware here, and it's got the largest case setup I've ever seen. Like, it is massive. There's big booths. I mean, it's a case store inside of a hardware store. There's so much stuff in there. They got Zippos and Leathermans and a lot of other stuff. It's just an awesome place to be, but they are so overpriced. It is crazy. I've tried to buy a few things there before, but like, you'll look it up and you'll even try to show the people that work there, like, look, this retail's brand new for X amount of dollars and you're charging $25 more. Like, I don't have anything to do with that. What do you want me to do? And they're right. They have nothing to do with this. So you just don't buy it. But man, I'd have more cases if it wasn't for that. Alien Cowboy Farmer aces the place with the helpful hardware folks. You ain't lying. Aries, what's up? Aries, I am so excited. Lone Star knife, not on your radar, $600. Listen, I can tell you firsthand experience. Sarah, how you doing, Sarah? Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, wow. I did not have that case was an ace harbor. Yeah, they are here. And by the way, good to see you, Lafferty. Good to see you. I can tell you from firsthand experience, Uncle B's Heat Lab. How are you? Good to see you. The Dixon is light years better than the PM Mac 2. I've got them both right here. And I like the PM Mac 2, the look of the PM Mac 2 better. I like that overall profile. But the Dixon, they're not even on the same map, in my opinion. The Dixon is so much better, and I like the size more. The Dixon is the way to go. If you were going to spend that, and maybe look on Blade Bench for a used one or something, there's some good ones. Harry Hendrickson, good to see you. Yeah, the Dixon is really, really sweet. I've been really fortunate to have a chance to put my hands on it and check it out and stuff like that. It's just such a really good knife. Really, really good knife. Crackhead. Listen, I'm in mouse. Dixon way better than the Mac 2. Yes, I agree. Christopher USA, what's up, man? Good to see you, Daytona Beach. You're lucky. I agree, though. The Dixon is just way better. What was I about to say? Oh, my brother-in-law, my sister's boyfriend, that's exactly what he does. I know you're probably joking, or maybe you're not. I don't know. But that's what he does. He has a whole bunch of people that come to him, and because he's bought stuff like that, and he's got stuff everywhere piled up. I'll go over there and he'll have a new drill set or some DeWalt tools or something, and I'll be like, man, how much did you get for that? And he's like, you don't want to know. I'm like, no, really, how much? He's like, $10. I'm like, man. Which I wouldn't want to be in there if they ever got raided. God forbid. I don't know if you could track that stuff, but hopefully they can't. J1 Doobie, what's up? How are you? Good to see you. But anyways, here, that McNeese Mac 2 3.5 is my grill. Yeah, listen, I love... Jack, what's up, man? Good to see you. Faithful, good to see you too. By the way, Faithful is approaching 1,500 subscribers, guys. If you're not subscribed to him, definitely get over there and subscribe to him as well. Hopefully all you all are linking your channels in the chat so everybody can subscribe to you all. Faithful is approaching 1,500 subscribers. He's doing awesome. And he also does a lot of stuff to give back to the community, lanyards for people and stuff like that. He does a lot. So definitely follow him if you're not already. But hey, Ron, what's up, man? How you doing? Well, every day is a good day not to be in a cult. You probably don't know where that comes from, but it's funny. So I want to show you this knife that I'm really, really stoked about. I'm in love with this knife. Nimble T, maybe my favorite Chinese knives. I saw today David C. Anderson done a little clip. I saw it on Instagram from SHOT Show. SRM has a new crossbar flipper tab, and he said it was the best that he had ever seen with the crossbar and the flipper tab combo. Usually when you have a crossbar, the flipper tab is kind of soft and spongy. He said it is crisp. It is the best he's ever had seen any company do. And I'm really excited to check that out because I love all my SRMs. They are great. Oh, thank you, Master Sergeant. You are awesome. Thank you so much. Razors Blake Edge, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. It's been a minute. Hope you are well. Hope you are well. Key and Peele. I love Key and Peele. They are awesome. Key and Peele does the AA Ron with the substitute teacher, but there's another guy. He was in Scientology, and he has a YouTube channel called Growing Up Scientology, and that's how he starts every single one of his videos. It'll show that because his name is Aaron Aaron, and he'll start off his videos with showing that clip of that teacher talking about, you done messed up, Aaron. And he was like, hey, Aaron, where every day is a good day not to be in a cult, because he grew up in a cult, and he's not anymore. So just a funny thing. I enjoy watching his stuff. It's pretty cool. Listen, I love the scapegoat. I remember I got the Chavez Liberation. I got this Chavez Liberation right here. And I was so proud and happy to have a Chavez because I've said it a gazillion times. The Chavez, because that pocket clip, and the Sabenza were my two grails that I really wanted. So I got this, but I just wasn't happy with the carbon fiber on one side and titanium on the other. I didn't like the weight of it. It just didn't feel right. I wanted that. I wanted it to be titanium, and I messed up getting carbon fiber. It was just, I was still learning, and I thought carbon fiber was like the thing that everybody wanted. So that's why I bought a lot of carbon fiber back then. So I got this. And the next one that I got, a guy Philippians who used to watch the channel, I was looking at this and he had a scapegoat, and he mentioned it. Him and Zach used to talk all the time, and none for now. And I got this scapegoat, and it was exactly what I wanted a Chavez to be. And I love this thing. It is so awesome. Love the scapegoat. Matt Maurer, what's up, man? How you doing? Chavez, 5 different Chavez knives. Heck yeah, that's awesome. I've got one. I don't know how many I got. I think if you count the collaborations, I think I got 5 if you count the collaborations. But heck, if you got one and you like it, that's you got a Chavez, and that's what matters. Squat Shot, what's up, man? How you doing? That's funny. Man, parts of tingling. That's funny. All right, so anyways, I keep stalling. I want to show you all this knife. This is probably the coolest daggone EDC fixed blade I've ever seen. I don't know what it is about this knife, but I am in love with this knife. This is called the Smith & Sons. It's the Founders Edition, and this is the Scamp. It's got what you call forced or blackout forced patina. Blackout forced patina. It's something they do to make the patina take to the blade, and then it will patina more and faster or different or whatever as it ages. Burlap micarta, but look at that leather sheath. The leather work is so good on this knife. Magna Cut blade. I mean, that knife. I don't know what it is about that thing, but that is a really, really cool knife. I love this thing. Feels good in the hand, and the spine is so sharp. You can definitely strike some ferro rods with that thing. It's just sold out, so you can't get one. But I will get one. Voss Raccoon 2.0, yes, heck yeah, there you go. You know what you've been missing. Yeah, I'm telling you, the Voss Raccoon is an awesome knife. It really is. I'm, again, just extremely fortunate to get to check out this right here. This is the Voss Raccoon, the Tie Slim. And man, if this was a top liner lock, which, you know, it's a Tie Slim, so it's not going to be, but man, it would almost be the perfect daggone raccoon. The weight, it's raining out there pretty hard. I love this thing. The Avalon, oh yes, the Avalon. I want one of those too. Listen, I have that on order now. Heck yeah. I even like that color a lot. That reddish dark purple. I like that color a lot. I'm more of a Vosti porcupine fan. Yeah. I'm needing to get me a porcupine. There's a couple of Vostis I need to get. Damascus blade you showed me in the email. Trying to remember which one it was. Oh, listen, go back and watch my early, when I first started this channel, and some of you all who have been around will know, Zach, you'll probably remember this. I'm not just saying this because you just mentioned them. I used to rave on the Outdoor Element Scout Feather. I love the Scout Feather. It is one of the best little fixed blades I've ever had. I love this thing. I don't carry it very much anymore because I got so many other knives. I used to go on and on and on in my early days of this channel. I would talk about this all the time. I gave away several of them. I just love Outdoor Element. And they've got a new one, a couple new iterations of the Outdoor Element knives that I'm really wanting. But they are awesome. I definitely want the Avalon. Yep. Lafferty, yep. The Remet Camel. Yeah, you told me about that the other day. I'm looking into it. Outdoor Element knives are fantastic. They are so good. Yeah, the Norsa is a shocker how good it is. I got it right here. The Norsa is a shocker how good that knife is for $30. I mean, I know it's only D2, but I like D2. And I know a lot of people like D2. I mean, it's tough, good edge retention, aluminum and everything else, and the fit and finish. It's shocking how good that one is. It really is. Wow, Ramses, I hate that. Man, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. An EDC backpack. I like Maxpedition, stuff like that, but I'm going to be honest with you. It's really hard to beat Tactical Geek. Tactical Geek has got really good stuff. They're a little pricey. They're not Maxpedition pricey, but man, they're good. If you want something that's if you want something that's not super pricey, but it's really good, these guys are, let me dust all my dog hair off. It's dirty because I've carried it so much. It's all beat up and everything. But AMA or AMHA, however you say it, they are really good quality for the money. I've beat this thing to death. I mean, you can tell it's dirty, filthy, taking it to Michigan all over with me. It's been soaking wet. I mean, it's just been through everything. I mean, these things are like $35 and it has still does just fine. YKK zippers, but it's hard to beat Tactical Geek. They're a little bit more pricey. I do have a 10% discount code in my videos. I'm not saying that for that purpose, because if it was me, I'd get one of those for $35. But if you're wanting the best, they're hard to beat. Tactical Geek are really, really good. Oh yes, that he went out of business, and man, he was such a cool dude. I still wear the hoodie all the time. I got a T-shirt from him. I got a hat over there from him. I gave a couple of hats away. Yeah, right here's my hat. Bare bones. Yep, good guy. Good guy. Traveled all over the world. I guess he just wasn't making enough money to sustain and keep a business going. Jason, Razor's Blake Edge, thank you so much, man. You're awesome. Not to be weird. Insert from my daughter's backpack. They sell them. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I actually have a company wanting to, and that's something I'm really, I told them no, I wasn't interested. 945, they do a lot of bags, EDC bags that have the inserts and stuff, and I do carry and stuff like that, but I just don't want to do anything firearms related on the channel for a reason. And they wanted to send me a couple Kydex holsters and stuff to do some videos for them, and a bag or two with the concealed pouch, and I told them no. Let's go. 1 year of awesome fun. Thank you, Chris and crew. Man, you're awesome, Mick. Thank you so much. Man, you're awesome. Yeah, it is a shame he went out of business. He was a good dude. Yeah, firearms or EDC. Tricky, man. Sorry, I didn't say hi to you, buddy. Good to see you, Tricky. The thing about firearms, Jack, is here's the thing. Couple things. Number one, no matter what anybody says, YouTube is terrible for anybody that has firearms on their content. They are always harassed by YouTube and stuff like that, and it just wasn't worth the hassle to me. But also, because of my situation with my boys and stuff that I had to go through, I mean, it was never anything on me. It was just on other people that I had to deal with the circumstances and situations. There were a lot of people from Big Brother that was in my life while we went through the court process and stuff like that. It was never a question on my part. Like I said, I was always getting my boys, and they all knew that, but I still had to go through those steps and processes. And having anything on YouTube or anything like that where my boys always are in my videos and in my lives, they're not here right now. I just don't want somebody online. You already have to worry about, showing a knife and my kid touching it or something like that. The last thing I need to do is have firearms in my content and then my boys be around and something like that, and somebody reporting me and it's just not worth the hassle and the headache. So I keep firearms completely out of this, if that makes sense. Mick, I'm so excited about the Blade Show. I'm so excited. I shouldn't say this, but everybody knows it's tax return time. So I'm waiting here in a week or two, 2.5 weeks tops. I'll have my tax return, and I got money already that's parsed out and stuff like that. But I'm going to put some back for Blade Show for sure, to have a really good Blade Show experience. Plus, also, I want to do a really, really good giveaway, because it'll be the only time I can really afford to do a really nice big giveaway, and so I want to take advantage of it. Thank you, Mick. That's awesome, man. $5.11 is awesome. I love $5.11. I've got a lot of $5.11 stuff. I've got some $5.11 pants, and they are great. Oh, Squatch, I apologize. Listen, I haven't got around to doing that. I'm probably going to send that. I'm just probably going to go ahead and send that to you here, here in the next week or so. I'm probably just going to go ahead and send it. I've just been taking my time about putting everything together, because all that stuff costs money, ordering all those different sharpening setups and stuff that I just don't have. So instead of waiting, I'm probably going to send that out to you in the next week or so. Tea in the harbor this year? Heck yeah, I hear that. Irish cracker. I just taught my kids not to touch the powder burns. Never had an issue. They're grown. I love to shoot. Oh, listen, I'm with you. I'm with you right there. 100% with you. My older kids shot. My younger boys will grow up shooting and stuff like that. I just, putting anything like that on a line is, man, it's just crazy. It really is, the stuff that you have to deal with. Yeah, Squatch, same here, man. I second that. I hope she's doing well. I do. I hope she's doing really well. But yeah, I'm super excited about Blade Show. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I have a lot of plans. Whether or not those all come to fruition or not, I don't know. Oh, I'll tell you something else though. This right here, anybody that's got one of these that has told me how cool and awesome they are, man, you guys were spot on. This is so awesome. This is the coolest daggone light. Not great for EDC. I'm just going to say it because it's a chunk and it's heavy. I mean, it's a weighty little sucker, but it is the coolest light. It does so much. The SK05 Pro, I've been wanting it forever. I finally got that thing, and I'm happy. Now I just need to get me a loop dot or two, because those are cool as well. Oh, that's cool. The checkup went good the other day. The tie slim from 1 to 10. I'd probably give it a 7, 6.5, 7. I'd give it 6.5, 7. I like 154. I'm not the biggest crossbar lock fan, so that will take it down a little bit, but it is what it is. It has to be because of that, because of how slim it is and stuff. Yeah, 7 at least. This thing is just awesome. It really is. I highly recommend somebody getting one of these if they haven't. Check it out. Aries, you're awesome, man. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Again, I'm really excited. I'm going to have an Aries EDC, a custom one, on this channel before long, guys, and I can't wait to show you all. All right. I did not know that, Sam. I will reach out to them again. I talked to a couple of them. I will say this. and this is 100% the truth. Olight reached out to me 7 months ago and wanted to send me a light. We had it all worked out. Never heard from them again. It just never happened. And I just thought that they saw my content and I wasn't big enough, so they changed their mind. And then once they did email me again months later, this is just a couple months ago for the Arc Pro, it took a little bit back and forth. I mean, they were not in no hurry at all. Woobin and Workos and Sofern, they're pretty quick. I will email them again though, and I'll talk to them, because you should definitely, you're doing good enough to where they should definitely be reaching out and working with you. Oh, what is that? Burning Stables Forge. What's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. You're awesome. I appreciate you. The other knives that I've gotten to that have come in this week this is really cool. The Wasp from Very Good Knife Company. That material, that Grip Tech material on the handle, the grippiest handle material you're going to find on a knife. That is awesome. Also, very sharp spine, really cool. Taco Kydex sheath. I got to do some reviews on these fixed blades. Those are cool. Rambo knife toy recreation. Heck yeah. Need to get on that. Yes. Storm Shadow. Hey, you're not late. You're right on time. You are right on time. Thank you for hanging out with us. Vosteed, 2 EDC fixed blades with the Grip Tech. Yeah, it's so good. I mean, it really is so daggone good. I am all of that's the first time I've really checked it out, and I love it. Wyvern is definitely, they are killing it. Sam and Chris are doing awesome. What's up, Letterman? How you doing? Good to see you. The Vancor locks are awesome. Those pivot locks, really good. I mean, listen, it's like I said in that Vosteed knife video, that raccoon Tyson video. Actually, I think it was on a short that I put on Instagram instead. I've not seen Vosteed really miss when it comes to EDC knives. Every knife they put out is a banging EDC knife. They're really good. They might not be the best for one thing or another, but when you're just looking for a good EDC knife, Vosteed makes fantastic knives. In my opinion, they do really good. The new Bug Out, I have not. Skull EDC, did I miss him? Oh, there you are. What's up? Good to see you. Sorry I didn't say hi. No. I'm top liner lock all day long. I'm top liner lock all day long. You're not gonna do wrong either way, but the top liner lock, in my opinion, is definitely the way to go. Definitely the way to go. I just love them. Start making knives that are good quality value and realize that would shake things up. Listen, O-Knife, O-Light did it with O-Knife. Workos, listen, here, I got one right here. If you want to talk about a good light brand, in my opinion, a good light brand that is in that affordable Workos Woburn price range, no question, hands down, in my opinion, is Sofern. Sofern makes awesome lights. They've got a lot of lumens. I mean, this is awesome. This little ST10, you can take the battery out, charge the battery, then put another disposable battery in it so you can keep working. You got the spotlight, the side floodlight, you got a red light. I mean, it does all kinds of stuff. Sofern, the ST1, a ton of lumens, sleek, cool design, looks awesome. I love the shape and the design of the bezel, almost like a headlight from a vehicle. Super bright. I mean, these things, I love Sofern. I think Sofern makes some awesome lights. I like the Bolt. You know, I gave that Bolt away, and I've been wanting one ever since. Lanyard man, what's up? How you doing? I did not know that Sofern and Workos work together. Makes sense because both of them make awesome lights. They both make really awesome lights. Clayton, sorry if I missed you. Oh, listen, I love that Bolt, and I gave it away as a giveaway, and I just loved it so much. I tell you one that I got. CGRB sent me, or Artisan sent me this one right here. Artisan did. And it's a lot like the Bolt, just just a little bit different. But man, it doesn't compare to the Bolt. It just doesn't compare. And the blade shape is cool and all, kind of like that Persian style sword and everything. It's cool, but that Bolt is just really, really good. I want a Bolt. The Bolt is a CJRB Bolt, and it is an awesome EDC knife, a really good EDC knife. Heck yeah, that's cool. Montana Knife Company. Man, they just had a drop the other day that I wanted to get in on. I did not have the money. I thought I would have enough with something that was being done for me. That was a little too expensive. But anyways, it wouldn't have mattered because I missed the drop. I sit there and waited. Got distracted for a few hours, came back, the drop happened, and they were already gone. They're that fast. Oh, yes, the Big Idea Design and Montana Knife Company, those collabs, I love the look of those. All of that stuff with that orange on it, that is just really, really nice. What is this? Mike Rowe, who did Dirty Jobs and stuff like that. Everybody knows Mike Rowe. He's got like a foundation where he puts out scholarships to people to go to trade schools and stuff. And I think he said this year they're going to do up to $10 million. And Montana Knife Company has donated hundreds of thousands of dollars just from this one knife that they designed and they keep releasing for that program. They'll make a whole bunch, they'll drop them, they sell out within 20-30 minutes, and then you got to wait for another 6 months for them to do another drop. And that's the ones that I really wanted. They were really, really nice. I just missed them, but I'll end up getting me one eventually. That's the one I'm talking about right there, Daniel. The rocker. Yep, that's the one I'm wanting. Old Man on Ridge. That sounds like fun. Heck yeah. I'm a little perturbed with Artisan right now. But that's neither here nor there. CGRB Bolt and S90V. Anything in S90V is going to be awesome. Speaking of S90V, where's it at? Kaiser's got some cool knives out right now that have just dropped recently in the last little bit. But their Whiskey Jack and S90V is a really good little EDC fixed blade. Really good little fixed blade in S90V. 10V. I said S90V. 10V. These things are really, really nice. They do have, what else do they got coming out? They've got some other fixed blades. They've got a like a camping style outdoors knife coming. They've got several on their website right now dropping, and they are some nice, really, really nice knives. They've got a ton of stuff out. I was on there the other night looking. Man, they had so much stuff that I wanted. The mini MSIs are, man, those things are so cool. I got one sitting right over there. It's going to be going back here soon. Let me tell you, they are really, really nice. Really daggone nice. It is in 10V. Oh, absolutely. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Bernie Stables Forge, you're awesome. I can't wait to check your stuff out. Jesse. Yeah, it's the Kaiser Whiskey Jack. They're in 10V. They've got some cool knives coming out right now. What was the name of those other ones? They had a couple folders. They've got one little it's kind of like it's kind of like this, except for it's more curved. It's a small little knife. I can't remember what it's called. Kaiser's got some good stuff on their website though. Dale Lane, what's up? Racist. The Militar is awesome. The Splinter, no doubt. I don't have a Splinter yet. That's the one I was thinking about. The Splinter. That's the one I was thinking about. They got a camping style outdoor knife coming, a fixed blade. It's dropped on their website, and then they got the Splinter. The Splinter, I think they got a couple in AEBL, and they got one in D2. They're not available on Blade HQ yet, but they are available on Amazon. I'd probably take the Splinter just because it's a bigger, more blade, more cutting edge. You can take it outside and do more outdoor stuff. You could do that with 10V, some outdoor stuff and beat on it and everything, but that Whiskey Jack just ain't the kind of knife that I'd want to take outside and beat on. It's just a really nice little EDC fixed blade. The Harpoon, it's the mini Harpoon, man, and they got those new ones. They're about 119 right now. The purple, and they got one that's carbon fiber, and then that one with the Blackstone wash and the purple carbon fiber. That one's really sweet. There's just so many knives that I'd love to have. Like all of us, we all want a bunch of knives, just can't afford them. Yeah, the Splinter looks really cool. Oh yeah, that's on. I think that's on Blade HQ. Zach. These back here. No, I got those from Kathleen. How are you? Good to see you. That was the harpoon, the Kaiser mini harpoon, with the black stone wash and the purple carbon fiber. The Kaiser mini harpoon, a really good looking knife. They've got them on Kaiser's website right now, but again, they're about 119 to 130 ish, something like that. So they're a little expensive, but they're really, really nice. They're in 3V. Man, they're nice. I could have spent $3,000 at the co-op today. Heck yeah, I hear that. As far as these go, my knife displays, I was a dealer for Blue Ridge for a long time. It's this knife company, kind of like Blade HQ or Knife Center, but only dealers can shop through them. And I bought a bunch of them from there. I gave some away, kept some for myself. They were only $4 or $5 a piece. There are several people in the chat who are still Blue Ridge dealers that can hook you up with those. If you are a Blue Ridge dealer and you want to announce it, let people know so that they can hit you up for some knives or whatever else if they're wanting to buy some stuff, because you can get good deals and stuff on Blue Ridge. Listen, Kunwu is another one of those knives right now that I'm wanting really, really bad. What is that one? It's not the Padre. It's not the Gringo. What's the other one? It's a larger knife. It's a larger folder, and they got some really cool the Stiffy, and they got some really cool fixed blades too from Kunwu. Really good stuff. No, it's not the Padre. I think it's the Excalibur. Yeah, it's the Excalibur. Good looking knife. Really good looking knife. Man, who was it that sent their knife in for me to do a review on? It was the black, I think it was Jake. Who, I can't remember who it was. Somebody sent me a Padre in to do a review on with the black DLC blade. Oh, it was beautiful. And I sent it back and they sharpened it and they messed the finish up. They like scraped the finish off. Oh, it was such a beautiful knife, and they destroyed the finish. It's the I can't remember which one it is. It might be the Padre. It's the larger one. It's the larger Kunwu. It's the folder, but it's the larger one. What is that one? I can't remember what it's called. Geronimo. Oh, that's cool. No, I've got the Django. I've got the Django right here. I've got the Django, and I've got the X-Tau. There's the X-Tau and the S-Tau. T-O, or however you say it, T-A-O. The Django XL is a cool one. It was just in time. Yeah, that was it, just in time. I thought you would know, Zach, because I think I remember us talking about it and you was in the conversation, but I wasn't sure. It might be the Padre. It might be the Padre. I'm thinking. Daggone, it is the Gringo. It is the Gringo. I did not think it was called the Gringo. It's the Gringo. I just love that shape. I like that shape a lot. It is the Gringo. Yeah, it's the Gringo. Hey, Mike, by the way, I forgot to say it. I hope that your daughter did really well in that play. I meant to email you back and say congrats on opening night. And I hope she did really well, which I'm sure that she did. And I'm sure that she was really proud and enjoyed it. So thanks for hanging out with us, man. You're awesome. Joe, what's up? How are you? Thank you, Lafferty. You're awesome. Irish Cracker. I've been buying petrified fish, Remet, Olatans, and such. All great. All great. I love Olatans. They're great. I actually have a discount code that can save you some money on those. Petrified fish are awesome. Remet, great. Remet is really good. I got a Remet Peregrine Falcon over here that's fantastic. Remet's awesome. Good quality knives. Really good quality. I got the Remet Rhino is one of the best. Oh, man. Thanks for the giveaways. Oh, you're awesome. Thank you, Uncle BC Lab. You're awesome. Thank you. Reverse Tux Padre. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, when I reviewed that one, man, it was so nice, and he destroyed that finish. I felt so bad for him. Larry, I'm really wanting the Stiffy P, the fixed blade. I'm really wanting one of their fixed blades. They got a couple fixed blades, and I'm wanting the Stiffy. Yep, Peregrine for sale. Oh, the exclusive Rhino, man, the Rhino is a good knife. To be you can get it on Amazon for what, 30-ish bucks, and so good, such a good beater knife, a good quality, feels good in hand, good fit and finish. You know, it's man, push button liner lock. I mean, it's a great knife. Microtech stitch. I love the Microtech stitch. The Microtech stitch is one of the knives that I am definitely getting when my taxes come in, because I've got the amphibian, I've got the MSI, and I want the stitch. I want the stitch bad. It is definitely one of the knives that I will definitely for sure get. There are several knives that I'm getting. I'm going to already know I'm going to hate myself the next morning. I'm going to absolutely hate myself. I'm going to be like, that was the most irresponsible, dumb, idiotic thing I could have ever done. But I'm just going to settle with myself now and just accept it. And I'm going to get me a couple knives that I'm really wanting. And the stitch is one of them. Actually, truth is, I'm probably only going to buy one or two knives. What I'm going to do, what I'm excited about doing, is the giveaway. Bullet Junkie, what's up? How you doing? H2O full-time ascus. A knife a week. You know, here's the thing. 5 months ago, I was, and before that, for the last year, I was buying about 30 knives a month, and I was buying expensive knives, premium knives, budget knives. I was staying in about 30 knives a month. I was consistently buying. And then something happened, and it just completely wrecked me financially, and I just ain't been able to do that and keep up with the knives I want. Ain't that the truth? But the way I look at it is I got so many knives. I'm knife poor, so I'm still blessed. I'm lucky. The last thing I need is another knife. And when you've got people in the community, that is one thing I was going to say, you know, and I've really learned different walk of shame. Ain't that the truth? That is one thing that I've really tried to tell people in a few emails recently. You know, a lot of people say, well, I've never gotten to experience this knife or that knife, and I want to, and stuff like that. This is, honestly, if you are a trustworthy person, there's nobody in the community that should ever be able to say, hey, there's a knife that I want to check out and experience, and I've never been able to, because there are so many cool people in this community right now that would do anything to help somebody else out and let them review a knife. Now you got to send it back. Over there, I've got a Nkosi, the Mini MSI, Spyderco. Here in this box, I've got a ton of knives. I mean, I've got fixed blades on here. I've got knives everywhere, and none of them are mine. I've got to send them all back, and I'm happy to do that. But if you want to check out and review knives, there are enough people in this community that will let you do that, as long as you are trustworthy and you don't rip people off. If you want a knife to review, reach out, just ask some people, and you'll get to review a knife. I agree, Chris. Thomas EDC, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah, I can personally attest that Robert definitely has a lot of knives out. He definitely has a lot of knives out. Robert is the one that, and he doesn't ask for it or anything like that, the attention or anything like that. But Robert is awesome. Like, he's the one that sent me this TKL. Again, sharpening pencils. All my knives have pencil lead marks on them. Sharpening pencils. I find a way to use my knives. I don't have many opportunities, so I come up with them above and beyond. Leather sport, you know, overwhelming so things. Heck yeah, I second that. Wow, Josh, I hate to hear that. That's happened to me once or twice. I've had that issue here, but it was with FedEx, not with UPS. Robert also sent me this. And I still say, I've said this before and I'll say it again. This knife right here is a utility knife, but it is as good on fit and finish, on action, and on overall. I mean, this ain't a knife I would take out camping or beat on or anything, but when it comes to EDC, this is as good as any EDC knife I've got. If you don't like the blade shape, change it out. He sent me several blades. You can change it out. It's so quick and easy to change the blade out. It's laughable how easy it is, but yet how secure it is. Frame lock, awesome. And Robert sent that to me, and that thing is fantastic. I actually talked to them. Cool guy, really cool guy. I talked to him on Instagram a few times, and we've we've chatted and messaged each other back and forth. Really cool guy. Exceed Designs. That's terrible, Josh. Yeah. Roby One, what's up? How you doing? Roxxon? Yeah, I've only got one Roxxon. I want to get more. Roxxon's really good. I'm not the biggest fan of the changing out the tools and stuff like that, because you really I don't know. I know that they're very secure and stable, but I always just have it in the back of my mind like that's a fail point, a point where it can fail at the worst time or whatever. You use it the wrong way, you put too much torque or tension on it or something like that, it can snap. And I know that doesn't happen. Roxxon is very good. I just always have that in the back of my mind like it's an issue, so I hesitate all the time with it, if that makes sense. Ace Beam lights, I have not. I want to, and I have not. There's a couple lights that I've not gotten to review, and I'm going to, but I just haven't yet. What? Wow, PM2 Warncliffe, man, those things are awesome. And somebody stole that out of your locker. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, the old Chris would be coming back out of me. Wow, I hate to hear that. Bibri is good, Thomas. Bibri has sent me several things. I've given away one or two Bibris because they send me so many. They'll email me and they'll be like, "Hey, we're going to send you one," and they'll send it, and then the next thing you know, 2 weeks later, the same one will come a second time. So I have a couple of the same one. That's happened twice. Bibri is great. I like them. They kind of like they're a budget Leatherman kind of. Really good quality. I like them. Thank you, Uncles Bees. You're awesome. Thank you. Roger, take care of your wife. You guys are awesome. And everybody's here for you, man. You really are. You're a good dude. Here's the thing, Aaron. If somebody wants it, they're going to get it. That's just the way that it is. That's just the way that it is. Thanks, James McCann. Oh, sorry, man. I didn't even see you, James. It's good to see you, bud. To you, Voodoo. Heck yeah. Four Max Scout. I'm wanting a 5 Max really bad. S90 Cormorant. Heck yeah. To you, Voodoo. I mean, that's a hard loss right there. Weekend Angler. Listen at me, Weekend Angler. That didn't sound right. You may have answered this, but I was wondering how many knife companies send you. I get probably 2 or 3 things a week, probably. Knife companies. Brady, how are you? Good to see you. Knife companies are a little different. Knife companies are sporadic. Knife companies, you really have to engage with them. You have to stay in a conversation, because what will happen with them is they'll send you something they've got. And here's the thing, and this is something I've told other people in emails. One thing that as soon as people start a YouTube channel, the first thing that they want to do is email companies to review stuff. So you got to imagine these companies are getting bombarded at all times with all these requests. And so they have to siphon through all that. So a lot of times, if you do get their ear for a minute, they'll send you something, but then they move on and they're dealing with other stuff. So you've got to be really proactive with a lot of the knife companies. The light companies, I've noticed, aren't that way. Workos, Woobin, some of the gear companies are really good about every time they're going to have a drop, they're like clockwork. Olight, now that I'm in with Olight, they're like clockwork. They're constantly emailing me, hey, we got this coming out, we'll send you this. Maxpedition, really good. They reach out and stay on top of it. But the knife brands, you really got to stay proactive. You've got to message them. And a lot of times I feel guilty and just don't. And because I don't want to be that guy nagging them, because I know how many people do message them for that stuff. So I just don't. But I do get about 2, 3, sometimes 5, 6 things a week I'll have show up. It's a really good problem to have, but it's also a great it's a great responsibility, and it's a privilege, but it's also a really big responsibility, because these companies do trust you and stuff, and you want the videos to get a lot of views, and you want to do the best review you can and stuff like that. So a couple of times I haven't emailed companies just because I'm like, yeah, I probably won't get the numbers that deserves and stuff, so I won't even email them to even ask. But you have to stay. Ain't that truth, Brandon? That's the truth. You got to stay. Ken Faulkner, what's up, man? How you doing? I hope you and Vicky are doing well. Good to see you. But that is one thing I would recommend. If you are a channel and you do want to email them, make sure that you've got a little time under your belt, and do it the right way, and definitely do it the right way. What I would recommend more than what has worked for me, and this is a little thing that I will say for anybody that's on Instagram, what has worked for me really well the last 2 months is I will make a video and I will post something and I will tag them with it. And I will tag them in the description of what the gear is, and then I will put the hashtags and stuff. And then at the end, you can either invite to be a collaborator or tag them. I'll try to invite them as a collaborator, but you can only do 5. So if there's a lot of gear, you can't invite them all. But I'll invite some of them, and I'll tag the rest of them. And that gets their attention. And after you've placed a few videos and you've tagged them several times, they see that you are supporting their brand and stuff. And then the next thing you know, they'll comment and they'll be like, hey, thank you for the support. We like the content. And then that gives you a chance to say, hey, thank you. I love your stuff. I'm Chris, by the way, or whoever, Faithful or Daniel, whatever. And that gives you a chance to open a dialogue and a conversation. But that is something that's worked really well for me recently, really well. I've had several conversations with brands, and it all starts with just tagging them, and they won't respond sometimes the first, second, or third time. Viperade, I've got a ton of Viperade gear, and I have tagged Viperade a million times, and I've asked them to collab. Well, I didn't ask them, but I linked them as collaborators a bunch. They've never accepted once. And then all of a sudden, recently, a week ago, they started accepting the collaborations. So they see a trajectory in history, and then they email, or didn't email me, but they message me on Instagram, and it just starts that way. So if you are a channel and you're wanting to work with these things, that is a way that I would probably suggest getting their attention, is doing something like that. Well, Lafferty, like I said, if you are a good person and you are trustworthy, man, the sky's the limit. Generosity and abundance in this community. People, they love knives, and they know how much they love knives, and they want to share that. They want everybody to enjoy their knives. When you got somebody that fix up a nice car, what is the first thing they want to do? They want to take it to a car show. They want to show it off. They want other people to enjoy their car as well. Knives are the same way. When you got a really nice knife, most people aren't going to beat that knife up. They're going to take really good care of it. If they want to show it off, they want other people to experience that too, and their generosity and kindness. So if you're a good person and you're trustworthy, you can review a lot of knives from people in the community. They'll do that. Just make sure you always send them back. I told my boys that earlier. I said, we was talking about something. I can't remember what it was. And I told them that old, the adage, it takes a lifetime to build a reputation, but you can destroy one in 5 seconds, and once you destroy it, even if you build it back, it will never be the same. Shay, you're not late. You're right on time. Thank you so much. RC cars, heck yeah. That's a big community right there. RC cars. There's a lot of people into RC cars. Yep, you did tell me that. Storage shed in Florida, man. That is, well, I hate that it burned down and you lost anything. That's terrible, but I definitely hate that you lost those knives. That's a hard loss. Bernie Stables Forge, heck yeah. Yeah, definitely. Speaking of burning down a shed, man, I don't live in the best part of town. And it's not a bad part of town, a lot of elderly and stuff. And I'm thankfully on both sides, I have elderly people. I have Jack and his wife over here, and I have Miss Beverly over here. And then all around is elderly people. But in the surrounding area is some rough parts of town. And the other day, some people down the street, we knew that there was a lot going on back there in that backyard and in their shed. You could always smell the terrible smell that would be coming out of there, and they would do it at nighttime especially, and they would always burn a lot of garbage because the burning garbage smell would cover up the other smell. And if you know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about smells coming out of a shed, they were doing stuff. That stuff is potent, and you smell it. It's hard and burn your eyes when you're outside. Like if I'm walking the dog, I can tell. And the other day, they burnt that daggone building down. I thought the fire department was going to evacuate the whole neighborhood, but they didn't. Roger. Yeah, he's I actually talked to the prosecuting attorney last week. She emailed me and stuff like that, and she's still wanting me to come and testify and all that other stuff. I just can't do it. I just really can't. He got what is it called? They violate you or whatever because he was out on parole and probation and he had those charges brought up. So he was in jail for a minute and they did send him back to prison and stuff, and they've got him up on other charges. But Dragoon, what's up, man? Good to see you. But yeah, he is in jail. I just revoked his parole. Yeah, I just man, look, when you were the guy that I used to be, and you've done the things that I've done, and you've gotten so many passes, it's really hard to put somebody in prison, especially when they're that young, for a long time. And thankfully, I don't think I'm ever gonna do that. They're probably gonna plead out, and he'll get some time, and it won't even come to that. But I do deal with that a lot. I just don't want to do that to anybody, if that makes sense. When you're given a lot of grace and forgiveness for stupidity and bad things that you've done in your life, sometimes you just gotta remember that when it's the shoe's on the other foot, and that's where I'm at. Oh, yeah, Lafferty, she's doing a lot better. She was up to, she would kill me for saying this. She gained a lot of weight because she was down really, really bad and she couldn't move. She's down to 212 pounds. Just had a doctor's appointment yesterday, down to 212 pounds. Jack told me when he was outside earlier that she's been moving today. She's been cleaning, but she's been having some issues. She would fall over there, and we have tile floors. This whole building does. We have tile floors, and the boys will always have knots on. Well, not the boys, but Zachary will have knots or a black eye or something because these tile floors will fall and crack their heads and stuff. And she'll fall, and she can't get up. And Jack, he's older, so he can't get her up. So I'll have to go over and help her up. And but she's lost weight, and apparently she's doing really good, up moving around. So I'm happy for her. Thank you, Roger. It's nothing like that. It's just, I'm sure everybody in this community would do the same thing. There's nothing to it. Just go over and help somebody. It's not a biggie. Dragoon. I hear that. Yep. I know losing weight has changed me. Man, I've lost 40-ish pounds, and man, it's completely changed everything. My back's not constantly broke down. Level on up. Good to see you. Good to see you. Daniel, that's something I'm wanting to get into. Is I've said it a million times, I just never have. I really wanted to get into that stuff, like learning how to anodize and shipwreck and stuff like that. That's just one more thing I've got to learn. So I haven't, but that is pretty cool. That these two knives right here are knives that I'm wanting to have anodized really bad. The Scapegoat and the X-Tau, I'm wanting to have them anodized. I don't know what color or anything like that. I like that, that lightning look. That's really cool. Oh, Shay, that's awesome. I'm glad you got it. Oh, laser engraving? Heck yeah. Absolutely, Faithful. Absolutely. I'm definitely wanting to get it done. Oh, Shay, that's awesome. I'm glad that you like it. Really, I truly am. I'm glad that you like that. That's pretty cool. It makes me feel good. You and James are quality people. You really are. Cold Steel SR1. That's another one of those. The Recon 1 and the SR1. I got the SR1 Lite, but I want an SR1 and a Recon 1. Those are some more knives that I'm needing to add to my collection. Thank you, old Metal Monster. You're awesome. Faithful, where was you talking about sending those to? Oh, is Lone Star in here? All right, that's cool. I'll check them out. I'll tell you something else I'm wanting to have done. I'm wanting to have this right here sent to Boston Blade Works. I'm sure you all know what Boston Blade Works is. I'm wanting to have this sent really, really bad, and I will have this sent really bad. Dark Water is really good at anodizing. I've seen some of his work, and he is cool. By the way, I think he's getting ready to go live, or he is live. Oh, Daniel, you're welcome, man. They sent them to me for free to send out to people, so I'm glad you got them and you enjoy them. That's exactly what I'm wanting to do, Sam. I'm wanting to send this to Boston Blade Works. I've already talked to him about it, and he told me to let him know as soon as I'm ready. He told me he would put me at the front of the line and send it. That's probably one of those things that I'll do here in the next week or two when I've got the extra funds. I'll be getting a couple knives anodized, and this. And I really am. I'm trying to think of Boston Blade Works is they are, I see them on Instagram all the time. If you're on Instagram, look them up. They are awesome. I mean, awesome. They do some of the best edge profiling, stuff like that I've ever seen. Like, Sam he's more of a knife guy than I am, and he knows more of the lingo and how to describe it. Sam can tell you exactly what I'm talking about. Man, it's crazy. You'll have a mirror finish all the way. he'll do the grind work at the top and the tanto all down here on the edge. You'll have a mirror polish all the way around. It just looks so clean and so awesome. I mean, it's fantastic, and I'm wanting to have it done. Is Lone Star in here? I keep seeing people say hi to Lone Star, and I haven't seen him yet. Stoner CNC guys are great. They are fantastic people, and I absolutely love. As a matter of fact, I've got it right here. I've got my Stoner fixed blade. I love their stuff. I love their sheets. I love their grips. I love their knives. Their grips for pistols. Plus, they're just good people. They're easy to deal with, and they're awesome. Oh, I'm definitely going to be doing a review when it comes back. Oh yeah, James, 100%. Yeah, he's got a couple that he shows all the time, and the Umnazon. He does a lot of different knives, and they all look good. But the Umnazon, there's something about the Umnazon when he does it. It just, man, it's the best looking one. So I thought about sending some different knives to him, and I just kept seeing different Umnazons that he would do, and it's the best one, especially in the Tonto version. And so, yeah, it's definitely going to get done. And I will be showing it off. I'm really trying to think of best budget fixed blade. Best budget fixed blade. Well, what do you call budget? And are you wanting something for EDC, or are you wanting something for hard use? If you're wanting something for hard use or all around, it's hard to beat the SRK from Cold Steel. It just is. You get a $45 knife, and you get a knife that is just a beast. You can beat on it. You can take it camping. You can do EDC. You can get the SRK C for the compact. Where is the oh, here it is. The SRK is the larger one, but the SRK-C would be like a good one for, you can still EDC this one. It's lighter, it's smaller. But if you're wanting an EDC fixed blade, this EDC alone, there's no other one. If you're wanting a budget option, in my opinion, hands down, no question, all day, 10 times on Sunday, is the Vosteed Mink, in my opinion. It's just that daggone good. Oh, no. The Very Good, this right here, the Very Good Knife Company. Very Good Knife Company. No, that's about $200. About $200 right there. Give or take a little bit. 150 to 200. I think that one comes in about almost $200. But here's the deal. If you don't want to pay the 70 to 80 bucks for the mink, there is an alternative. I would almost recommend this more just because of the price. Let me find it here. I've got too many over here. Here it is. And we mentioned them earlier. the Olatan's Geo63. It's very close to the mink, very close, just a little bit bigger. The blade is a little bit longer. The blade is a little bit longer. The handle is a little bit longer. So it is a larger knife, but you still got jimping on top of the spine. Not as much as you have on the Vosteed mink. You got a ton of jimping on the mink, not much on the Olatans. But the Kydex sheaths are very similar. But this right here is in 14C. This is in 14C. And this one is about $50. This one's about 70 to 80, depending on when and where you get it. So I would either one. If you're wanting an EDC fixed blade, that's what I'm going with, is the Olatan's Geo63 or the Vosteed mink. The smolt is a good knife. The sheath is decent on those, better than decent. The sheaths are great. Drop bear is a good one, another great one. The smolt is good. The smolt is really good. The thing with the smolt is, I think it just it's a little bit more. Oh, here's another good one too. I'll show you that. Where is this smolt? What? Oh, here it is. All right. Thing about the smolt is the ergonomics can get a little slick in your hands for a fixed blade because there's no finger choil. So if you are going to be doing anything to where you're going to do anything aggressive or hard use or anything like that, that's where a finger choil really is going to come in handy, because it's going to give you that that indexing of the grip, in my opinion. And that is one area where I think that the smolt does lack, but it's a good one. But this, the beg lighter, is a great option for an EDC fixed blade. They've got different blade shapes. They've got different blade finishes. They've got different handle materials. They're affordable. You can get them in AEBL or Nitro V. I think you can get them. I think you can get them in another blade still as well. I know you can get them in AEBL and Nitro V. I can't remember what the other one you can get them in, because this is in AEBL. Just great knives. But this is one that I would definitely recommend as well. Not as much as the mink or the Olatan's Geo63, but right behind it. Is that right there? Man, that's such a good knife. It's in D2 though, so it that's, you know, some people won't like that, but great ergonomics, feels good in the hand. Daggone it, this name is slipping. The flank, the Canset flank, a really, really good knife. A lot of cutting edge, a good belly. You know, you can do rocker cuts. Very slicey, a thin knife. It is a larger knife, but it's still thin. A taco Kydex sheath, and it's got this rotating belt clip here, so you can carry it vertical or crossbody, however you want. I like the flank a lot. If this had a better blade steel, I would probably put it closer to the mink. But it's just, the mink is just that good. I like the mink a lot. The Kaiser, is that the Rook? Yep. The Kaiser Rook. Man, Kaiser's got, Where Vosteed is good on their folders, every one of their fixed blades or their folders is just really good for EDC. Kaiser does that. It's that way with their fixed blades, in my opinion. They just every one. Todd Carr, what's up? How you doing? Every one of their fixed blades are just really, really good. Kaiser is. Here's another good one. If you're just wanting, if you're wanting to stick with Vosteed and you're just wanting an EDC fixed blade, the H-back is another really good one. A good blade shape, good jimping on top of the spine, 14C, good ergonomics, Kydex sheath. It has a rotating belt clip, 360 degrees, so you can rotate it all the way around. The H-back is a good one. The Marmoset is an awesome little knife. I'd love to have a Marmoset. I almost picked up a Marmoset when I got the H-back, but I got the H-back instead. James, you've got me on a mule kick, man, because I'm on these fixed blades right now, and that's what I'm wanting, and I'm wanting a mule really bad. I've been looking at Blade Bench for a really good mule, and they have had several mules on Blade Bench recently. But man, I want that blade steel that you've got. I want one like that. So I'm going to hold out until I see one of those pop up, and they will eventually, and they'll be expensive, but I'm waiting. The Tiny Dancer is fixed blade. This is the Tenable in D2. Great little fixed blade. I like it a lot. Drop bear is good, really good fixed blade. Gabe, you're not late, man. You're right on time. I appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, I'm wanting a mule really bad. You've got me on that. Gotta go in 15 minutes. Yeah, we'll do it right now. That's cool. Yeah, I'm wanting a mule really bad. I'm wanting a mule. I'm wanting another one that I'm really wanting is a giant mouse. I'm wanting a giant mouse, Ace Biblio or something. I'm wanting a giant mouse, one of their fixed blades probably. I'm wanting the MKM, the Pocket Tango. I'm wanting one of them. There are so many that I want. The big thing is I'm going to have an Aries EDC custom here very soon, and that's the big thing. I'm really excited about that, is more than anything. Yep. Stoner CNC does have some great skills. All right. So let's do this. We've had a lot more than that, but we've the last few times we've been down a little bit. So I'm really grateful and thankful to all of you all for being here. As a matter of fact, let's do something good to celebrate. All right, I know what we'll do. Since we're talking about them, let's do a, where did it go? Let's do a brand new Olatan's G063 fixed blade. A new Olatan's G063 fixed blade. Thank you, Josh. You're awesome. Well, I enjoy you being here, man. You're always welcome here. So this is what we're going to give away, guys. G063 fixed blade. Now they do have a couple colors. So if you're the winner, go on to Olatan's, find out what color you want, get back to me. You'll have to email me your address, of course, and let me know what color handle you want. If they're not in stock, I'll have to just get you what is in stock. But if it is in stock, I'll get you the one that you want. And it is a great daggone knife. So let's go ahead and refresh this. Copy. All right, here we go. I've got it set for 10 seconds, so it'll roll through, and hopefully the winner will be here on the first go around. Might want to put this on here. Irish Cracker. Irish Cracker. Are you still here, Irish Cracker? There you are, Irish Cracker. Listen, by the way, I love your name. I'm Irish as the day is long. I love Irish pride. You'll have to email me. My email's in the channel description. Email me your address and what color handle you want. They have orange, they have OD green, they have black. They might have another color, but they have those. Know what you want, and I hopefully here in the next week that will roll in for me, and I am going to put together a really, really good giveaway, and it will be it'll be one to remember. So I'm looking forward to that. And I don't know if it'd be better to like do one really nice prize that everybody has a chance at, that like when whoever wins is going to win something nice, or if I should get multiple items to where more people can win. I don't know what'd be better. What do you guys think would be a better way to go? I mean, what would you all appreciate more? One really nice thing that whoever wins, they're going to get something nice, or a couple different items to where there's more people to win. More the merrier. All right, we got one for one, and then we got a couple for more. Multiple, more prizes. All right. Well, they'll still be nice. Yeah, it looks like that's what everybody's wanting. So if it's not this coming Tuesday, and I hope that it will be this coming Tuesday, you guys will know, obviously. If it's not this coming Tuesday, then it will be the following Tuesday, and we're gonna have a really good giveaway. I'm gonna go all out for you guys to show you all my appreciation for everything that you guys do. There's one or two people in here that I definitely got to do something special for all they've done for me. That'll be beside the point, but I'm definitely going to put something good together for you all. And 5 different Microtech giveaways. Oh, now I wish I could afford that. That's a little above and beyond. But I promise you this, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. We're gonna have fun. But 2 hours, man, it's the longest we've ever went. So I'm gonna jump off here. I'm gonna go in here and grab something to eat. I got to make a video or two and put some stuff on here and call my boys and tell them good night. They got school in the morning, and hang out with them. But other than that, Shay, you're awesome. Thank you. You're very awesome. Burning Stables Forge, you're awesome. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. M Mouse, good to see you guys. Everybody, take care. James, I feel the same way about you, buddy. Very much. 5 Hawk Talons, heck yeah. All right, guys. Well, you all have a good one, and I will see you. I'll keep you posted on what we're doing for the giveaways. You'll know as soon as I do, you guys will, and I'll see you all next week. Take care. Have a good one.